Try it now. Hello. Hello, friends. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hi. Can you hear me? Yes? Yes? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Welcome. Welcome. We'll just take a minute to settle in and then we will begin our flow. Nice to see you. All right. So grab any props you need, blocks. I'm going to grab mine. We won't necessarily need them, but it's always nice to have them available for any modifications if needed. So we can just. Apparently, I'm being heard, so this is good. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Good morning, good evening. We have come to our fourth day of the fourth week of the 7-week journey through the chakra system. And we are now entering the heart chakra, or ANAHATA in Sanskrit. And this is a beautiful, beautiful week because it's the meeting point between the higher three chakras that are more connected to spirit, and then the three chakras, the lower energies that are connected to this physical matter and whatever we can touch and see. So it's the nice meeting point where everything comes into balance and harmony right at our heart centers. We can really feel that in our emotions, or in our physical well-being, and in our mind through our heart. And essentially, anahata, it actually means unstruck or unbroken. And I love this translation because it brings into play this concept of love without expectation or attachment. It's, you can hurt me, you can say bad things to me, but I'm unstruck. There's this place of deep, divine, pure love that goes beyond what society, whatever is trying to put you down. It goes beyond that, and we can start opening our hearts and having compassion, and not be as guarded or restricted or hurt by a lot of things that happen in our lives. So it's a beautiful, beautiful space, and signs that we are in balance if we have a healthily rotating energy center is compassion, feelings of compassion, being able to connect with others. We're open, we're trusting, we have a sense that we are deserving of love. If we've worked well on our solar plexus chakra, the sense of worthiness, a good sense of identity and self-esteem, it's being brought up to the heart center, right? So we're able to open up. Yeah, so build healthy relationships. The element associated is air. So physically, it's the lungs are associated with it. Our lungs, and we think of this openness, this expansion, and our heart, of course. So any heart disease or lung disease is going to be affected in our thymus gland if we have a blocked heart chakra. Now, if we're off balance and if we're not in alignment in our heart space, we may have this perceived like shell around the heart. We're closed off to experiences in life. We isolate ourselves. We're not trusting in our relationships, or we're overly codependent. We're lacking that self-esteem. We haven't built yet that solid solar plexus, Manipura chakra. So in the heart center, we may be developing these toxic relationships, attracting somebody at a lower vibration, right? So there's a lot of ways that we can see this being played out nowadays. If we look around us at different relationships that are going on, right? So coming into alignments, today we're going to be working with asana, with breath, really having fun with some arm movements, some circulation of prana, which is the value that's related to this chakra. So it's really tapping into the lung center, to this the breathing in the throat area that circulates and permeates this area of the body through the arms and the chest, and some heart opening poses. And our mantra for today to ground our practice will be the following: I am unconditionally worthy and deserving of pure love. I am unconditionally worthy and deserving of pure love. So, that being said, we will begin today our practice at the back of our mat. Again, any props are always welcome, but today's practice, you won't necessarily need any of those. So we're going to start in the back in what's called hero's pose. So just bring your feet together. And if this is actually too much for your knees and your hips, you can bring a block or two cushions and sit on it at the height that you like. Find some stability, maybe the medium height. Just bring it beneath you and then leave your toes tucked or untucked. It depends on what you're feeling like today. And we're just going to start here, knees together, seated on top of your heels, palms facing down, just to ground our energy before we start here. Sitting nice and tall, crown reaches up. Deep breath in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Trying to settle our body and our minds. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And again, a cleansing breath. Exhale out through the mouth. We connect with our breath. We connect to the element of air, feeling the lightness that it brings into our being. The power it has to soothe our minds, regulate our emotions, and calm our bodies. Grounding ourselves into this very moment, into our heart space, beginning to open up to our practice, to dedicate this time, this morning or this evening, to reconnect with your heart, the felt sensation of compassion, of kindness for yourself, knowing that you're exactly where you need to be on your journey. Inviting in the mantra to help anchor ourselves back when we find our mind perhaps going into the future or getting overly critical of our positions of whatever becoming arise. I am unconditionally deserving and worthy of pure love. I am unconditionally deserving and worthy of pure love. Feel that resonate in your body. It doesn't matter. Don't attach any meaning to what is being said. Just feel how that feels like as sensations in your body. And begin to open up. Open up to this experience we're going to have today on the mat. As you inhale, slowly reaching your arms up. Exhale, opening your arms to the side. Again, there's going to be a lot of arm movements and heart opening action in this. Inhale, open up. Exhale, this time placing the hands behind you. We're going to take a reclined hero's pose. So on your fingertips, you're just going to lift onto your shins, open your pelvis towards the front. So just stretching out the front as we start engaging the back. Coming back to center. Bring my hands towards the mat, and then I'm going to lift my shins, stretching the top of my feet as I engage my core, pressing into the mat. Do that one more time. Bringing your hands to the back, my fingertips are pointing back, lifting my shins off the mat in this variation of our camel pose, just getting started here. And then exhale, bring the pelvis back towards your heel. Scoot yourself forward, hands on the mat tabletop, and lift the shins so that your feet are feeling that nice stretch, the top of the feet. Very nice. Coming back to center. Untucking your toes so you get a little toe stretch. I'm coming down at this time in my child's pose. Knees apart. Big toes are close together. Toes are tucked underneath me so I could feel a nice stretch in the feet. My arms are spreading out wide in front of me to get deeper into the shoulder. I'm just adding a little bit of movement here with my upper body. And this is going to be a feel-good flow. Tune into your body. I always invite this intuitive movement, this deeper felt connection to the body and where it's holding onto that tension, and really using that breath to allow release and relaxation and full circulation of our prana. You don't want to hold on to anything. You want to allow things to move. Very nice. Nice deep breath in here. On your exhale, let's round ourselves into our tabletop position, taking some cat-cows here. Warming up the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, look up, tail going close up. On your exhale, you round through the spine, pressing into the mat. Feel that separation of the shoulder blades. And as you can see, I'm adding a little bit of movement coming forward as I drop my belly and look up. And this is just up to you. Exhale, round the spine and gently shift your weight back if you like. Trying to open the back of the heart here and the front. Very nice. And this time coming back into neutral position, we're going to extend that right leg out, ground the right foot to the mat. Plant the left hand onto the mat. Inhale, I reach my right arm up to the sky. Exhale, I thread the needle, but I'm not going all the way down. I'm doing a little crunch. We're doing this 4 times. Inhale up. You're getting a little bit of that ab action as you just start warming up and feeling that nice stretch along that inside of the right thigh. Inhale, reach up and getting that movement in that shoulder. Exhale, crunch it down. And now we're going to hold. So we're going to come back up. Inhale. And on my exhale, I'm threading the needle all the way so that my right shoulder comes down as far as it can go. My left elbow bends and rests on the mat. I'm opening my palms. I'm just going to switch so that you can see me here. So my right elbow's on the mat. My left elbow is gently coming down. We don't want to press in too much onto the mat and feel that tension in the neck. We're just going to allow it to hang out loose. My right palm is facing up. So a double stretch here, the inside of the right thigh, and also that right shoulder here. And the back of the shoulder. Very nice. On my next inhale, I'm going to press into the mat with the left hand. Reach my right hand back up. And exhale, I'm going to bring that hand towards the mat. At this time, I'm going to bring my right foot back. So I'm in a 50-50 plank, both hands on the mat at this time. Inhale, I'm going to lengthen here. Exhale, I'm going to round knee to nose. Again, opening the backside of your heart. Inhale, open back up, extend that leg. And at the same time, a little core exercise. Exhale, bring it in. Very nice. Inhale out. Let's hold here. Exhale, bend that knee. And I'm going to reach for that right foot with my left hand. Okay? And I'm going to bring that heel to the glute. Here I'm feeling a nice stretch in my quad. Maybe my gaze is down to help myself with the balance. And if I'm ready for this, I'm going to press into my hand and lift my foot towards the sky. So now I'm feeling in my chest and my right psoas. Okay. Breathe. Maybe my gaze comes forward. I'm also going to be feeling it along my left pec. And slowly release. Bring that heel back to the glute. Nice quad stretch. Extending it back out. And at this time, reaching that left arm forward. Just holding it here for 3, 2, engage with your core. 1, slowly lower the knee, lower the hand. Coming back into, we're going to come into our puppy pose at this time before going to the other side. So hips above the knees. We're sliding our chest down, reaching our arms forward. Maybe my head is grounding on the mat. Maybe it's on a block here. My shoulders are really tight. This is going to be a little bit easier. I can also deepen the stretch if I do have the blocks, bringing my forearms on the blocks so that my head reaches towards the mat, my forehead to the mat, and my forearms are on the block, as so. This is getting deeper into the shoulders here. Okay. Hips are above the knees, breathing into my belly, opening my chest. Very nice. One more breath in. Very nice. Slowly on my exhale, starting to walk my hands back into my tabletop position. If you have your blocks, release them to the side. And I'm just going to thread the needle to the other side. So this time, left leg extends to the side, to the left side, grounding that left foot. Right hand stays planted on the mat. Inhale, reach my left arm up to the sky. As I exhale, I thread it through. My gaze stays down as I feel a little bit of engagement in that core. And of course, that stretch in the inner left thigh. 3 more times. Inhale, reach up, move with your breath. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread it through. Last time. Inhale, reach up. Make these mindful movements. Really feel every inch of your body working hard to keep you balanced. Exhale, bring it through. Left shoulder blades, the back of the left shoulder blades on the mat. Left palm is up. And again, just rest that right arm down. We don't want to tense everything up. So just allow that elbow to come down.
We're feeling that stretch along the back side of the shoulder and along the inside of that left thigh. In these moments of stillness, just reconnect with it and really feel into the body and that tension that's being released through your breath and through this pose and through the movements. Very nice. One more deep breath. On my exhale, planting my right hand on the mat, lift myself up. Inhale, reach that left hand up to the sky. Exhale, bring that left hand back to the mat. Square your hips off to the front of the mat. Lift that left foot and bring it to the back so that leg is aligned with your mat at this time. Going through a little core exercise. Inhale, I lengthen. Exhale, around the spine and my cat. My knee comes to touch my nose. 3 more times. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Feel that separation of shoulder blades. Press into the mat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. And hold. Feel that separation. Feel that little crunch in the abs. Inhale, extend. Exhale, this time bend the knee. Point the foot up. Find that balance as you reach towards the left foot with your right hand. And just start by pulling that heel into the glute. Again, feeling that stretch along that left thigh at this time. And again, playing with this, let's go into our pose where we're going to bring that foot towards the sky. So pressing into the hand, you're lifting the foot. You're feeling this in the left psoas, you're feeling in the back side, in your glutes, holding you strong in your core, as well as in that right side of the chest. Very nice. Slowly bring that heel back into the glute, extending the leg and arm at this time in our 50-50 point. Holding. Engage the back thigh and the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Bring both knees and hands back down. Let's press into the mat, tuck the toes, lift the hips into our first downward facing dog. So at this time, take the movement that's needed at this time, bending one knee and the other, adding any head rolls, shoulder rolls, pointing the elbows down, lengthening through the neck. So shoulder blades are coming to the back of your rib cage here. See how far your heels could come. You can again spread your feet wider and bend the knees. Will make this easier so that your hamstrings can just get a little bit of time, give them some time to warm up. Very nice. Slowly looking forward. Take as many steps as you need to come to our Uttanasana. Standing forward, fold. Inhale, bend through the knees. Come into an Utkatasana variation with feet up wide, arms out wide. Exhale, Uttanasana, giving yourself a nice big hug. Again, opening the backside of that heart. Uttanasana. Inhale, come into Utkatasana. So a low squat, feet hip width apart. Open your chest up to the front. Exhale, cross the opposite arm over the other one. Give yourself a hug as you extend through the knees. Very nice. This time, releasing the hands, bend to the knees, and slowly rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way up into our Tadasana. Heel toe your feet together. Interlace your fingers, coming into a standing cobra at this time. As we open the chest, push the pelvis forward, ground through the feet. And it doesn't need to be a big back bend because we are doing a little back bend here.
Just feel that opening sensation in your chest. And see how this feels in your mind and in your emotions. See if you feel any resistance in your body, any constriction in your breath. Release the hands at this time. Inhale, reach them up, coming into our Surya Namaskara A, warming up the body. Exhale, dive yourself down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Slide the hands on the shins. Flatten the back. Exhale, bend both knees, step back into our plank position at this time. Knees, chest, chin, elbows pointing back. Inhale, rise into cobra. My pubic bone is still on the mat here. Opening the chest forward, my gaze is forward. Exhale, tuck the toes, releasing into my downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps to the top of the mat. I'm going to come into my low lunge at this time. Rising up. Arms come up here into my low lunge. Adding some arm movements here. Inhale, bring it down as if I'm picking something up from the mat. Exhale, bring it back up, moving the prana. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. 2 more times. Inhale, down. Exhale up. And I have strong foundation with the lower body as I'm playing and having fun with my upper body. Reach it up and open up your arms to the side. Inhale. Exhale, bring it forward and down. Inhale, lift my back knee off the mat. Exhale, big step forward into our standing forward fold. Bend through the knees. Slowly on the inhale, rise back up. Again, taking our standing cobra, interlace fingers, second time. Open the chest, bring the pelvis forward slightly. Point the index fingers towards the mat. Really feel that nice stretch in the shoulders as you open up. Saying good morning to the day that you're ready to give and spread more love. Release the fingers. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive it down. Standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, bend both knees, step back into your plank. Take your Ashtangasana, knees, chest, chin. Nice and slow. Inhale, slide yourself forward onto your belly. Rise up to your cobra again. Here, shoulders away from the ears. Elbows are bent, pointing back. My exhale, I lift to my knees, tuck my toes, lift my hips, downward facing dog. Right away, move with the breath. Inhale, bring my left foot to the top of the mat, lower down the right knee, coming into my low lunge. Rising up with my upper body here. This time I'm going to add some cactus arms instead of circles. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring the pelvis closer to the mat as I bend through the elbows. Open my chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades 3 more times. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, cactus arm. Inhale, extend through the elbows. Exhale, bend through the elbows. Squeeze the shoulder blades 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze and open. Inhale, reach forward. Bring that chest towards the front thigh. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee off the mat. Exhale, big step forward to the top of the mat. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. At this time, we're going to stay here and bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, extend through the elbows. Inhale, halfway lengthen, rise, halfway, flatten the back. Exhale, standing forward fold, variation. Inhale, halfway lengthening, just adding movement to get deeper. Exhale.
Feel that nice stretch along the hamstring. Holding that heart inwards towards our body, towards our chest. Very nice. Slowly guide yourself up. Inhale all the way up into our standing cobra again. Open the chest. And exhale, release the hand. Coming into Samastitihi, hands towards your heart center. Reconnect. Take a moment here, closing your eyes, coming back to our mantra. I am unconditionally deserving and worthy of pure love. I am unconditionally worthy and deserving of pure love. Ground yourself in your love. Give yourself compassion and kindness for wherever you're at in your new practice. Know that you are perfect, just as you are, right here, right now. Release your hands on that exhale. Open yourself up for another sequence. Inhale at this time, taking my Utkatasana, feet together, coming down, arms come up here. Exhale, standing forward for Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, bend both knees, big step back with my right foot into my warrior one. Stay low, bend through that left knee. Rise up with your upper body. Warrior one. Very nice. On my inhale, I extend the front knee. On my exhale, cactus arms, and I open my chest. Inhale, extend the knee. Exhale again, open up with the chest as I bend through the front knee. Keep the body, lower body as it is. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, dive myself down into my humble warrior. Trying to align that left shoulder with that left knee. I rise back up with my upper body. Inhale. Open the chest. Exhale. Bring that chest closer to that left thigh. Let's hold here. Feel that strength in that lower body, keeping you nice and strong as you surrender to your heart. Surrender to the love that resides within you, the love that you can feel around you. There is no need to hide anymore. Very nice. Releasing the hands at this time. We're going to extend through that front knee as we pivot, 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 coming into our skandasana. We pivot, we open the right foot, we bend the right knee, we extend the left leg, we point the left feet up towards the sky in our skandasana. So we're going to feel this in the inside of that left thigh. Right hand stays on the mat. Maybe I'm here, maybe my right heel is lifted, and that's okay. The goal is that the right heel grounds. Again, listen to your body. Take the modifications needed. Hands to heart here. Find that balance. Gaze can be down or gaze can be forward. Left foot is pointing up towards the sky. It's flexed. Very nice. At this time, I'm going to use my hands, or I'm going to push myself up in my warrior two. Lift up, bend the left knee. Right foot is now perpendicular to the front foot.
And I'm opening my arms out to the sides into my warrior two. Adding a little bit of movement here as we circulate that prana. Inhale, extend the front knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, deeper into your warrior two. 3 more times. Inhale up. So I'm creating these circles with my arms. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale, get deeper. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Very nice. Let's hold here. Transitioning out of warrior two, I'm going to open my palms, lift the back heel, and start pivoting so that my hips are facing the front at this time. Inhale, reach my arms up. Exhale, open them out to the side. Inhale, reach up, lower body stays here. Exhale, open them up. Inhale, reach up. Maybe my gaze follows. Exhale, open up. Stay strong with the lower body. At this time, as I inhale, both legs extend as my arm extends up. And on my exhale, I'm taking my pyramid pose. Hands come to 2 blocks or to the mat. I can slightly shift my back foot closer if I'd like. I can lift the heel, keep it lifted, or I can ground it. Micro bend the front knee. I inhale here, lengthen through the spine. And on my exhale, I'm bringing my chest closer towards the front. We're grounding into our hearts here. Again, with the stillness, we're tuning within. We're noticing how this sensation feels on our body, without judgment, with a lot of love and compassion. Make sure you're pushing that right hip forward, left hip is pulling back. Very nice. At this time, we're going to do a funky transition. Both hands plant on the mat, and you're going to slide that left foot back, all the way back into your 3-legged dog. And at this time, we're going to stack our hips, and we're going to open that hip up. Open the hip as if you want to stack the left over right. Draw circles with the hip, with your knee. Opening it up. And you can either stay here at this time, or you can flip your dog. Get into this nice heart-opening pose. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring that left foot to the back. It's on the floor at this time. I'm extending my right leg. I'm reaching my pelvis up to the sky at this time. Reaching it up. I'm adding circles with my arms. Nice big circles. Really feeling that opening sensation in the front side of my body. One more time. Open up, open up. And starting to pivot back. My left hand comes back centered towards the mat. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And as I exhale, I bring that left foot down, wave myself into plank, taking my flow, knees, chest, chin on my exhale. Inhale, slide myself to my belly, into my cobra. A nice back bend here, heart opener and strengthening of our back body. And I exhale, I take my child's pose, just giving myself a moment to rest. Gathering your strength, coming back to your breath.
As we continue with the other side, deep breath in. On my exhale, I round myself back into tabletop, tuck my toes, lift my hips to downward facing dog. Looking to the top of the mat, I take as many steps as I need to come back into my Uttanasana. Whoop. Inhale, halfway length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll myself up, vertebrae by vertebrae, unraveling myself. Reaching my arms up on the tip of my inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, samastitihi, finding my balance in my heart center. Taking it to the other side, opening my palms. Inhale, bend through the knees, reach my arms up in my Utkatasana, get low with the hips. Exhale, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, I rise on my tippy fingers. Exhale, bend through the both knees and step back with that left leg at this time. Ground the left foot, 45-degree angle. Maybe shift that foot slightly to the right foot. When you found your balance and grounding, rise up with the upper body. Arms reach up. We're going to add that nice movement in the upper body at this time. Inhale, extend leg and arms. Exhale, I bend the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades back as I bend through that right knee. 3 more times. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend and go deep. Inhale, extend. And maybe my gaze comes up if I want to challenge it a bit. Exhale, bend. Last time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Very nice. Interlacing my fingers behind my back, index fingers pointing. Inhale, open the chest, getting ready for humble warrior. On my exhale, I dive my chest down. Blowing it one more time. Inhale, bring it up. Open the chest, fingers pointing down. Exhale, fingers pointing to the sky, aligning the right shoulder with the right knee. My gaze is down or to the back. Here, I have a strong lower body foundation. And I'm breathing. I'm connecting. Every muscle that's working to hold me strong and solid and balanced. See how far your hands can go over top of your head. Very nice. At this time, we're going to transition to our Skandasana. I'm just going to pivot so that you can see me on the other side. So hands come down, framing your foot. And at this time, we extend that right leg. And I'm going to pivot to the left. Pivot, 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 pivot. I'm going to open my left foot. My knees align with my foot. I'm coming down as my right foot comes up, points up to the sky. And here again, if your left heel is lifted, that's okay. If you can ground it, that's great. Here the idea is that we feel that sensation on the inside of that right thigh. And here we're going to place the hands towards the heart in Anjali Mudra. A little bit of a balancing act. Finding some stillness. We're finding this openness, this spaciousness within our body. Just as we would want openness and spaciousness in our heart centers, we're also working on it in this area of the body. In our lower body, working on all the lower centers of the chakras as well to really come into this heart center in wholeness. Very nice. This time transitioning to warrior 2, again, using that lower body to press us up. You can also use the hands as we shift our weight to that front foot that grounds, bending the front knee, and then making sure that back foot is nice and perpendicular and grounded.
vis-a-vis the front foot. Bring your arms to the sides into our warrior two. Adding a little bit of arm movements here as an inhale, I extend the front knee, arms unfurl and come up. Exhale, I sink deep into my warrior two 3 more times as this. Inhale, reach. Exhale, go deeper. Make this movement fluid and graceful. Inhale up, light like a feather, like air. Exhale, bring it down. Last time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. 2 deep breaths here. Very nice. We're going to transition. I'm going to pivot around so that you can see this transition as well. Open the palms of your hands, lift the back heel and start pivoting yourself so that your hips are square to the front of the mat. Very nice. And this time we're going to add a different arm movement coming forward and back and around. Inhale, reach forward, lower that chest towards the thigh. Exhale, bring the energy to your heart and expand it out. 3 more times. Inhale, forward. Exhale, in and out. This is going to be challenging for the balance, so that's part of it. Inhale, forward. Exhale, in and out. Share the love. Inhale, forward. Last time. Exhale, in and out. Beautiful. Inhale now at this time. Reach the arms up as the front knee extends. Exhale, gently bring the hands towards 2 blocks perhaps, or the mat, into our pyramid pose. Adjust that back foot. Maybe you want to scoot it forward a little bit. Hips are square to the front of the mat. Back heel is grounded or lifted. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, I go a little bit deeper into this pose. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, let's go a bit deeper. Folding over top of your thigh. And feeling that sensation in that right hamstring and noticing any difference between this leg and the other. Give yourself this permission to connect deeper with your body, with your breath. Take 1 more breath in. And on the exhale, let's do that transition as we plant both hands on the mat. Slide that right foot back, coming into 3-legged dog. Inhale as you reach that right leg up. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack the hips. Right hip over left at this time. Try and keep the shoulders square to the front of the mat, grounding through that left foot and your hands. You can stay here again, or if you'd like to take it to another level, flip the dog. Right foot comes to the back as you extend the left leg. Reach the pelvis up, open with the chest. Adding the circles with the arms 4 times. Big arm circles with the right arm. Expansion as we move our prana around the chest area, around our arms, the extension of our hearts. Open up, inhale. Exhale, coming back to center, right hand grounds, reach that right leg up, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale at this time, right foot comes next to the left, roll yourself into your plank position, taking your flow, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide yourself forward into your cobra. And exhale, taking it back to our child's pose at this time. Rounding the spine, hips are on the heels.
taking a moment here. And we're going to take our last heart opening pose, our Ustrasana camel pose. Gently round yourself up so that we're seated back into our hero's pose. And what we're going to do here, coming to the center of your mat, we're going to rise up onto our knees. Our knees are hip width apart. And I'm going to show you a couple variations for our camel pose. You can tuck your toes under to have more leverage, or you can keep them untucked. Here, hands on the sacrum, push the pelvis forward, and maybe your gaze comes slightly up. This is the gentle version of camel. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're going halfway, right hand to right ankle, reaching my left arm up to the sky. My gaze can be up or to the front. Observative camel, or you bring it back. But it's up to you here. The idea is that you're getting a nice sensation in the front side of your body. My pelvis is pushing forward. Half camel. To come out, your pelvis comes forward, hands on your sacrum, sternum, neck, and head. And then I neutralize. I gently come back down onto my heels. I like to do just these little cat-cow motions, opening the chest and then rounding. We're going to do that one more time, and then we'll take your counter pose, which will be a twist and opening our backside. Coming back. Whatever variation you took, if you did the half camel, do it the other side. If you took hands to sacrum, let's do that again. So I'm going to take the half camel the other side. Left hand comes towards the left ankle, but I'm first bringing my pelvis forward, then my sternum, and then I reach. And perhaps my hand comes up, my gaze is forward or up. Or if I'd like, I can take a slight arch. My hand reaches back into the diagonal left. My head follows. This beautiful heart opening pose. Very nice. Coming out of the pose, right hand comes to my sacrum. Bring it forward, bring the chest forward, neutralize the spine. Take a moment, sitting back down. Taking a twist at this time, coming down to the mat, crossing the right knee over top of that left thigh. On the left side of that left thigh, I'm grounded on my both seat bones. My right hand comes to the back. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, hooking that left elbow to the outside of that right thigh, looking over my right shoulder. I inhale, I lift. Exhale, I twist from my belly button. Always nice to do nice twists after that. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go deep. Very nice. Coming back to center, switching to the other side, and just hands behind me and cross my legs. This time, right foot comes close to my left sit bones. Left foot comes planted firmly outside of my right thigh. Left knees pointing up. Left hand grounds behind me. Inhale, reach my right arm up. Exhale, hook that right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale, I lift. Exhale, I twist from the belly button. A beautiful position for my digestion, for my spine, for my lower back. And slowly release. Coming back to seated position. Very nice. And we're going to end in our Supta Baddha Konasana. If you do have blocks or a pillow, you can take a supported fish at this time. Okay? You want an extra heart opener.
So we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart. And again, if you have blocks, you can take a variation where you're bringing a block to the midline, kind of where your bra strap is, and one behind your head. Again, you could use pillows, you can use a bolster just underneath your spine, just to allow that heart to be open. We're going to end here with a hand on our heart and a hand on our womb. Taking deep breaths here. Coming back to that inner felt connection as we can feel the beating of our heart beneath our chest. As we give ourselves this tender love and care. As we open our hearts to the universe, yet also feel supported by the earth beneath us. In perfect balance, connected to spirit, and grounded in Mother Gaia. Integrating both at our heart center, the seat of our soul, a space that holds deep, deep wisdom and knowing. May we integrate here, practice stillness and silence as we bask in our own heart's energy. I am unconditionally worthy and deserving of pure love. I am unconditionally worthy and deserving of pure love. Stay here for as long as you'd like by pausing this video. You need to get along with your day. Let us invite movement in our body. You can release if you have any blocks or bolsters. Yeah, give ourselves a little bit more spaciousness to move. Bring the knees in, extending the legs and the arms in opposite direction. Nice full body stretch. And then slowly on the exhale, curl yourself up, bring the knees to chest, give yourself a nice big hug. Something we don't often do. And slowly coming back into the center of your mat, closing off our practice together. Placing both hands onto the heart center at this time. And just again, taking a moment to reconnect. This energy of love, this center, ANAHATA, meaning unstruck or unbroken. And our ability to give and receive love without expectation or attachment. And in the week to come, integrating your practice in your day-to-day life. Open your chest and open your heart up to experiencing life just as it is. And seeing how you can add your own touch of love to your encounters, not only with yourself, but with nature, with animals, and with the people that surround you. May you be an embodiment of love. Placing your hands in Anjali Mudra, palms facing each other, as a symbol of gratitude and honoring yourself and your practice and the time that you have dedicated to bring balance and harmony back into your heart, into your mind, into your body. Have a beautiful rest of your day and week ahead. Namaste. Thank you, friends, for showing up, for being here, whether you're here live or watching this afterwards. Thank you. It's truly an honor, always. We have 3 more weeks to go. If you want to integrate and learn more about ANAHATA and the heart center and the heart chakra, I will be giving in the description some tools and techniques and practices along with affirmations to integrate into this following week so that you can connect more into this very powerful energetic center that we have all access to. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday, enjoy your week ahead, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye. See ya.